Welcome to Kabbalah for today. Before you are the 10 Sefirot. So what are the Sefirot? On a basic level, the Sefirot are attributes. More specifically, the Sefirot are the ways that God governs the world. For example, Chesed, the attribute of kindness, is when God governs the world with kindness. And people should also focus on being kind toward each other during this governance. One of the most amazing aspects of the Sefirot is that they are actual time periods. For example, Abraham represents the attribute of Chesed, kindness. But Abraham does not just represent the attribute of kindness, but the world was under the governance of kindness during his time period. This is true for all the Sefirot. A particular Sefirah is dominant at every point in time, and a certain pattern of the Sefirot creates the timeline of history from the very beginning until the very end. The changing Sefirot during the timeline are a process which systematically leads from the spiritual world to the physical world and vice versa, and to the goals within each one. A fundamental question regarding the Sefirot is whether any or all of them are God himself. The answer is as follows. On the basic level, none of the Sefirot are God himself. The Sefirot are, in fact, everything that God created and governs, and not God himself. The governances of the Sefirot include the material actuality of the governed. Some Sefirot have the same basic material nature, but are nonetheless governed differently, with vastly different outcomes. And some Sefirot have a different material nature, like the Sefirot of the spiritual world. On a subsequent level, Keter includes a reflection of God. In final form, Keter, the highest Sefirah and closest to God's nature, includes the reflection of God himself that Keter can extrapolate from its own creation and nature. The Sefirot have two fundamentally important groupings. One grouping is the 3 Sefirot that make up the spiritual world and the 7 Sefirot that make up the physical world. The other grouping is the Sefirot as presented in the tree of life in 3 columns. We will learn more about these groupings in subsequent videos. Thank you for watching.